Okay guys, how's she going today? So, we got a little bit of a job to do. And of course the Bobcats have been hauling trees from the building behind the school. They're taking trees down yet again. Because they're just so damn stupid. So, we are going, there's a, I still got my tripod in here, I guess it'll be alright. But, they are talking some storms today and into Monday, and they're supposed to be pretty bad. So what I'm going to do to be on the safe side is I'm going to attempt to fire up the ion. I'm going to take the tarp off and everything, and I'm going to put it in the shop to be on the safe side, because I heard for Sunday and Monday there's supposed to be some pretty massive hail and 40% chance of a damn tornado and shit. So you can see those dark clouds over there to North Dakota. Someone's over there grading the roads on an ATV. That's just stupid. This thing's probably, might as well go in too, because it's probably not going to be very safe out here. So we're just going to take the tarp off and put it in the shop to be on the safe side, because I don't trust, even though what the weather forecast been wrong before, but how the hell did I tie this? I don't remember how I did this. I know it's just a piss poor tie job, but this one managed to hold. The other one didn't, though. That one let go. So I don't know what I did here, but you guys, of course, are on my nice loose hat, so the camera may fall off my head at any time. Got you guys on the GoPro. And I got to bring those flowers in. I got to cover up the burn barrel. The storms that are coming right now are not, well, they're not pretty either. But I don't think they're going to produce a tornado, and they're not going to produce probably much for hail besides probably pea-sized hail, which is fucking nothing. But it's for Sunday and Monday that I'm a little bit more concerned about. Now, yes, the forecast people have been wrong in the past, but I like to be on the safe side. I mean, if they're wrong, they're wrong, but it doesn't, you know, this car hasn't ran in quite a while anyway, so it's not going to hurt to start it, to move it. I know one guy said that if you keep running it all the time, it's going to blow up. Well, I'm only running it if I have to, and I haven't ran it all summer. I put it out in spring, hasn't ran since. So, no, well, I take it back. I ran it one time. It was probably a few weeks before I put this tarp on. So it did run there for a bit, but how long I ran, well, long enough to get warm, obviously, the motor. So, yeah, and these are just part of the straps for my tie-down straps, but my tie-down straps don't hold, so I don't bother with that anymore. The one on the back here, I think, was kind of a shit show, but see, I just kind of wrapped it around here pretty much just to keep it. I actually wanted to use the ratchet part, because I wanted to pull these two ends together and make it real tight, so it couldn't come off during wind or anything like that. Well, that ended up being a fail. Just because of the ratchets don't fucking work for some reason. They just don't work all the greatest. So I just said the hell. Everyone's out today too, doing shit. I mean, I got that guy over there grading that road. The ex-mayor was out doing some mowing on his little John Deere. Cute little John Deere. Definitely not my style of John. Oh, that's my style of John Deere. It's just that it's just too damn small. It'd be perfect for my uncle, but not for me. I like big tractors, big sons of bitches that can actually get some real. I can get some real work done, not these pussy toys. So what I'm gonna do, and I've been watching the radar all day. There wasn't anything around this morning. I got up. Oh, I got up around 9. I don't get up any earlier than that, but then around 10:30ish, I got up or got out and I trimmed my yard because I had mowed the night before. And I think I do have a rubber strap here, but I can't get it off my car. I put a rubber strap down here there we go. I guess that wasn't so bad then. Thought I had another one, but I think someone stole it. Either someone stole it or I took it and I just don't fucking or I just don't remember. Probably don't remember because I don't care, which is not the kind of attitude you want towards your shit. But oh yeah, another thing I forgot to do. This end kept coming up, so I pinched this board in here, which actually worked pretty good. So worked pretty good. Kept it down and out of the way. And I'm just gonna throw all this shit right in the car. I need to check oil, but I'm not going to, I didn't bring a rag or anything, so I'm just going to pull the stick and see what it says. That fly's must have got pretty... Oh, my strap still is hooked there. Oh. I guess it's just further in there then. Further down there. There we go. Okay, well I guess no one did steal it then. Okay. That's what I had to do to just keep my frickin' tarps on. Now, which one was the... Yeah, this had to have been the outside. I'm going to fold that up and I'm just going to throw it in the car, but what I want to do is check the battery on it. It'll still work because lights came on. Look at that fuel pump. Let's get the fuel pump to prime. I'll just bring the key with me. That burn barrel, I'll probably just bring that in too, because I don't want rain to get in it. Because if rain gets in it, then it rots. Well, we still got oil, but it's overfilled. But it's always going to be overfilled until it gets a new motor put in it. There's no question about that. So let's just see if this whole thing will start. And we'll put her in. We'll leave it in for... Shit. So I'm just going to leave it in for the weekend. Because we're talking storms all weekend and none of them sound any good. So, well, Sunday and Monday are supposed to be the damn worst. So I'm not going to play around and wait last minute for shit to go wrong. So runs pretty good. Apparently it's 81 out. It's gonna be choochie, of course. So we're just gonna let that run. And then we'll just throw the tarp inside. We'll just throw it on in. Wish I had room for the burn barrel too. That would have been pretty nice, but the burn barrel's not going to fit in here, and plus that's been sitting out at the farm there for a number of years too, that burn barrel. So we'll just throw everything inside. I'll put the nice board down first. Oh, come on here. This one's kind of got a little bit of mud on it, so I'll just put it on top. And then rubber straps. And then these tie down straps, which are, look at that nastiness. That storm's moving fairly quick too. So I'll just throw them in there. And we'll let that run. And I'm going to bring these in. I had to glue this thing back together with some concrete, or with some PVC glue, which worked pretty good. So, these flowers are starting to die already. I think they need food. What are you doing, cat? The hell else am I forgetting now? Well, I mean, I could just leave this out if I want to, but see, it's got the hole here, and if we get rain in there, it's going to rot the tank or the bottom of this out. So, and this is the last barrel I got. So if anyone knows, I haven't looked it up online yet. I've been wanting to look it up online. Are there any websites online that sell these things, these oil drums? I don't know what size this is, but I need something either this size, or I know that they make the 55-gallon drums, so something either like this up to a 55-gallon drum is what I need. So if you guys know of a website that sells these, either used or not, well, if they're used, they can't be full of chemicals. They can only be oil. Can't be like poison, right? Oh, my shop lights are on. I just want it that's been used for like motor oil, hydraulic oil, those kind of things. So if there's any places online that sell these, let me know. I forgot to look it up, and I'll probably never remember to, but that's looking nasty over there. I'm still worried about that tree, but oh yeah, that car's not even sitting on that board anymore, because I moved it ahead a little bit. I could have moved that board, I guess. I'm really surprised it's not smoking like it should be. So something's changed in this motor, because she's not chooching like it should. Now it's been sitting here a while too. You can tell how it's sunken into the ground a little bit. This car has not moved since I put it here in fall, or spring actually. I'm just gonna take this board out. I don't think I'm gonna ever. I have to remember to leave the front end out to the edge of the building, because if I don't, then the birds will shit on it, because they were shitting on it before I could put the tarp on it. So I moved the car ahead about, I don't know, a couple of feet, and now they're not shitting on it hardly anymore. They're still shitting on it somewhat, or they were, but then by then I had gotten the tarp, so then they were shitting on the tarp. So I didn't care about the tarp. That's what I bought it for, was to protect the car. So that's this big old fucking dent in the hood. See, that's what hail would do to your car if you ever got hail that size. And that guy's got a DR road grader, a DR grader. Those things are awesome. I've been wanting to get one for a while too. The engine light's still on, of course. That's nothing fucking new. I probably should put a little bit of fuel stabilizer in too. I think this stuff's probably just about done. I think this stuff's only good for about 12 months, and while it's sat all winter. So, yeah, that's a DR grader. Well, at least the guy knows his tools. So, not what you guys are going to see from this point on. I hope you guys are not seeing like the headliner as much. Yeah, this would be a good little car if it didn't have this motor problem. It'd be a damn good little car. Apparently, I think there was one YouTuber that said that he's got one of these cars, and he's got, geez, I think he said almost 300,000 miles on it, and he said it's still going, I think. Well, see, the thing is, he's not beating the shit out of it either, like, you know, I suppose like my sister's ex-boyfriend did. This thing's just about out of feel. I think it's got enough in there though. It's got enough in there to make it to summer. I mean, I'm not going to move it now for, well, I don't know. I may even just leave it in for most of the summer. Well, I may leave it in for most of the summer now. Or if I know we're going to get a good, like, let's say a week straight of no weather, I may put it back out. I may not even put the tarp on it. I may just park it somewhere in the yard where nothing can get to it. I'm sorry if you guys are seeing the headliners, but I'm just looking out the window and looking at these clouds. I don't know if you guys are seeing them or not, but they're all looking a bit nasty. I kind of been wanting to live stream, but the thing is that these storms come from that direction all the time, and I can't put my webcam out the west window because the cord's not long enough. I mean, I could use the 15-foot cord, but I can't even use the 10-foot cord anymore now. My camera just doesn't seem to want to accept it, even though it worked before. So my camera is getting queerer and queerer all the freaking time. So now I just have it straight plugged into the computer now, and it works fabulous. There goes the ex-mayor right now, the guy in the white truck, if you're seeing that. He's the guy that owns our property, that piece of land there in the corner of us, and he owns that pond over there. So can't complain about the guy. There's nothing to complain about. There was that one mishap, but he hasn't done it since, and you know, I got nothing to complain about, really. You know, I know for a while there he was mowing his yard quite a bit. That's the one thing that kind of ticks me off, is that people mow their yard too much. Like, I understand during, you know, spring, because the grass is going to be growing like a son of a whore, but I understand it then, but see, even into like July and August, he was still mowing his yard like 3 times a week, and I'm like, dude, I'm mowing every 3 weeks. That's when we had kind of that little bit of a drought thing going on, but it's been such a wet year this year that I'm still mowing it at least once a week. Yeah, about that, because I mow my grass high now. I mow it at 3 inches. In spring, I mow at like 1.5 to 2.5, depending how fast the grass grows. But it's slowing down, I think, quite a bit. It's still growing because we still get rain. We've had rain just about every day now, except yesterday. We got a break, so I ran. Yeah, so yeah, I went and mowed my yard yesterday night and went to the farm. Did some stuff there. Went to the farm today. I see that my Roundup is finally working. I sprayed some Roundup on some thistles and some milkweeds. And of course those things were like, 5 feet fucking tall. And I was like, the thing that I did there is I just like misted it with Roundup. I didn't like spray the living piss out of it like you probably should have. I just misted it. And I thought, well, it may actually dry out before it even does anything. I think it's starting to do something now. I think it's just because, for one, I didn't give it enough, and two, that little bit had to work its way into the plant. So that's probably what was giving it the trouble. And I want to check the air. I could either one. I'm getting the gas fumy smells too. So I know this car had good air in it though. So the car hates it though. She's really a shaky cocksucker though. And what's so stupid is that this car's got more tilt in the wheel than my sister's newer car does. It's ridiculous. And the Pontiac's got a lot more than this, my grandma's car. It's got a lot more flexed in the steering wheel. I wish that there was a kit for these cars where you could get a bigger tilt, right? And then you could get the telescoping where it comes closer to you. I mean, this is pretty good. Now when I drive, I usually like to put the wheel down a little bit. That's how I usually am. But then when I want to get out, I put it up, right? So steering wheels get a lot of use when I drive them. Chooch. There goes another little chooch. I don't know if you guys are seeing these or not. Here goes a good puff. There goes another one. I know that when I find someone that will fix this car, they're gonna be like, oh man, it's not even worth it because you're talking almost 10 grand. Well, it's probably like, what, maybe $3,000 to $4,000 maybe for a new motor. I haven't done my research on it. I know I do have a website saved on my computer for these motors, because I was looking for one for my sister, because at the time she was going to get the car fixed. And I thought they said $2,500, but they were new, obviously. And if you find, if the guy says, well, I don't know where I can buy the motors from, I'd be like, well, fuck, man, give me your email address. I'll send you a website, because I have it saved on my computer. And he'd be like, oh, okay. Well, the thing is that obviously they're going to charge, whatever for the motor. Then they'll charge whatever for labor, which is what's going to be the killing part. But if you're desperate, if you love a certain vehicle, you're going to be willing to spend that kind of money. Now, do I love this car? I don't love it, but it is a pretty great car. It's not the ugliest thing. I've seen a hell of a lot uglier cars. This is kind of different, though. They got the gauges in the middle instead of here in the center, which is different. Not sure if anyone else does that besides this car, or besides Saturn. When I rev it up, it does that. It blows some pretty good smoke, which is good. Now what's going to be the troubleshoot problem too is that I'm going to be leaking oil in the shop now. I may have the boxes still, but where it leaks I'm not going to remember. Because I'm just going to be putting it in there. I'm not going to be putting it in there all fancy like it did for the winter. And I think someone said too that, well, why don't you just leave it out? Or I know someone said just to leave it out for the winter and just put a tarp over it. I can do that, but the thing is that if you get too much snow on the windshield, it could possibly crack the windshield, you know. I mean, yeah, I can come out here every time or whatever, every few times and scrape the snow off, which won't be a big deal. But I don't, that wouldn't make a difference for the motor. Either way, the motor's going to freeze. But it's not going to matter. Let's see if I can get this to run steady above. Well, we got at the river. What is all with all those mosquitoes? Let's see if we got brakes. Yeah, the Pontiac's brakes are acting a little bit goofy now too. Told my grandma about that. She wanted me to put her car in last night, so I did. And it seems like the back brakes locked up before the fronts even did anything. And the pickup truck doesn't have a parking brake anymore because we disconnected it because that's what blew out. I'm just making sure this tranny can. We'll probably drive it around for a few minutes just to stretch its legs. I'm gonna put this wheel down. She's moving. She's just a bit. She's definitely stiff. I mean, I don't blame it for being stiff, but neighbor. You know what? The neighbors came back. The same ones. The ones that were gone for like 2 years. They returned. About 2 months ago, they returned. I just didn't say anything about that. That's the wife's van. Didn't think she had her license anymore because the van sat for so many fucking years. Come to find out, that's back. Husband brought the same truck back and never got a different one. Still the same. Oh, she died. So I'm just not giving it enough throttle to keep it going. That's why it died. I don't blame it for dying. I would die too if I was running like a bag of shits, you know. Now, where's the damn hole? There it is. Died again. It says it's almost out of gas. That's kind of interesting. That's actually kind of interesting to see that do that kind of thing. That could be why it's running like a bag of shit then, because it's almost out of fuel. I may have to put 5 gallons in. I bet y'all have to do that. This keeps fucking dying on me. Nah, it's not running out of fuel, she's just dying like a bitch. Oh, I hit the thing. Okay. I'll let the fuel gauge settle here. See what that'll tell me for fuel. No, the fuel's probably old, but I did put some fuel stabilizer in last fall, so if it brought it back to life, I don't fucking know if it did or not. You know, I don't know. Can I get out? Probably not, because I don't ever make enough room for my fat ass. I think I'm hitting those. Yeah, I'm hitting those pallets. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect, because, you know, I'll probably just bring it out next couple of days. I don't think I'm plenty on fuel in it, and the fuel light's not coming on. I think there is a fuel light that would come on too, saying that, hey, you're getting dangerous. I mean, I think it would say low fuel here in the TAC if it was actually getting low on fuel. And she is smoking like a bitch too. Well, it's because I revved it up and actually got it to work. I can hear like a pulley or something squealing a little bit there. So who knows how much longer this engine will last. Hopefully it'll last long enough. Oh yeah, my tripod's over there. Still got to make my roast video yet too. Well, I'll probably do that next week sometime. I still says it's got a decent amount of fuel left in there, so she's just not running very well. Plus I got the air conditioner on too, that probably don't help none. It's just putting it under a load. Get the fuel, air looks okay. Well, yeah, so the car did fire up. She's just not running too healthy this time, but I don't blame it. I don't blame it one bit. This poor thing. So alright, well, we shut her down and the radio's still on. That's not good. That's supposed to turn off with the car. So, well, it shut off and open. Oh, I guess it shuts off when I open the door. Okay. Okay, so she's gonna stink like a whore in here. So, I'm just going to, do a comparison here. If you guys look into the lights, you can see the haze. So that's what happens when a car sits all year, can't run. So see, this is what happens with the birds. They shit all over it. And I didn't have the tarp on it at the time. My GoPro sticker got wore off finally. And they've been working like a son of a bitch at the school too. They've been hauling ass, moving trees and moving dirt. So yeah, I did hit the pallets, didn't I? I was trying to make it more of a tight turn, but this fall I'm going to take this tree down, or I'm going to hire a company to do it. I hear thunder. Yep. I can hear thunder out there. It's not that blue now though. Well, because it's getting closer in. So there we go. We got the Ion in the shop. It'll probably stay in for the weekend. Ooh, I felt the raindrop too. Oh yeah, we got rain moving in. Well, here's the track, so I guess I'll know where to park next time then. So, cause see, there's a bird nest up there in that tree somewhere. Oh yeah, she's starting to rain. Son of a bitch. It's a good thing people got done when they got done, eh? Well, me anyway. So we'll just we'll leave the car in the shop for tonight. Well, for the weekend anyway. We'll see what Monday brings. I know Monday they were talking storms as well. So we'll see what Tuesday brings. Hopefully we'll get a fucking week of no weather now for once. Because we just don't need any more damn rain. And it's just starting to rain pretty good now too. I don't know if you guys can... You guys probably can't hear it, but I bet you guys can probably see this. You can see it coming down. Just in time too, huh? Just in fucking time. So... But yeah, if this car does run, or does get fixed up, hopefully we can put another 100,000 miles on it before it quits again. If it does, well then it's done. I'm just... Oh, siren's going off. What does that mean? It's just 6 o'clock, I guess. It's just 6 o'clock. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to my tripod. Oh well. I don't plan on doing the roast video quite yet anyway. I know Double a Strike already made his thing for the roast. So that's up on Facebook. So yeah. So we'll just leave this stuff in the here in the shop for now. And it's raining pretty damn good out here too. Yeah, they want to get home. Yeah, roll that fucking coal. That's what I'd like to see. He rolled a little bit of coal there at the corner. I know that guy in the truck. That black GMC. I guess they're calling it quits for the rain. So, but yeah, so that's been for this, guys. Like I said, we'll just leave it in for the weekend, and because I just don't trust the weather. They were, I mean, when I heard that they said 40% chance of a tornado, which this building wouldn't even stop a tornado anyway. Large hail, and I think they even said what size hail too, and I was like, ooh, yeah, that could probably do some damage. And then they were saying damaging winds. So I was like, yeah, I'm not really gonna fuck around. I'm just gonna put this thing in the shop, be on the safe side with it, and be done with it. And well, there goes the Bobcat. So yeah, we'll just leave her in. It needed to be run anyway. It hasn't ran for quite a few months. So the rain let up now a little bit, and that's interesting. So, of course, if we do put a new motor in this thing, we'll have to wash it and clean it up, and probably tell them to degrease the front. Even though the thing that, well, I don't know, the front A-arms could probably use that oil anyway. It'll stop it from fucking rusting like a cocksucker, but I mean, this would be sucked to get rid of this car because, for one, it's got brand new rubbers on it. It's got a newer radio put in it. That's basically it. It had like a half a tank of fuel when my sister parked it. So, and that was quite a few years ago. I guess whenever it blew, I don't remember when it fucking blew, but it blew. So, had like half a tank, and I managed to burn almost the whole half a tank in these last few years. So, I'm sure the fuel is probably getting a little bit grummy in there too. Which is good because I want to burn it out and get it out, you know. I would like to put some fresh stuff in. I may just put in like 2 gallons of stuff of new fresh fuel or something. I don't want to drain it because that's just too much work, so I'll just burn it. So I'll probably tell them, well, I could do it myself. I mean, I'll probably just let it run real low on fuel and just put in, like, fill the tank up, or put 5 gallons in and then run to the gas station and just fill it right up, and then you have all that weight wanting to push through the fuel lines, and that should burn up that old fuel. It's burning oil too. That's the problem, right? So, but anyways, guys, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm going to take off and go do some other things, and I'll probably edit this video tomorrow. Because it's getting to be too late today to do anything. I already edited up one video. So, yeah, we'll just leave the stuff in here tonight, and we'll deal with her come Tuesday, I guess. Because Sunday and Monday they're talking crappy weather, so we'll see what Tuesday brings. And, because I just don't trust that hail, you know, that's what I don't like. So, alrighty guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, take her easy.
Thank you.